This is Zach, and this is Yoga Science, and we've been talking about the wave, which was generated from the arc, and the arc is the GOD process, the generative operative dissolve process, and that creates the wave of life. But the wave of life isn't just up and down. The wave of life spirals as it moves to its highest amplitude and to its lowest amplitude, and from its lowest frequency to its highest frequency, it spirals. So we'll demonstrate that now and show the other dimension and try to show a 3D dimension of the wave. So, like we're saying, here's the wave from the last lesson. Here's the amplification at its peak, and then over here is the amplification to zero. Zero amplification, a 0 point. And up here is its loudest, highest point, right here. And the frequencies part, if that's the amplification, if this is amplification this way up, right, and then down to 0, the frequency here part, or the the longitude, or whatever you want to call it, moving that way, frequency goes this way to lowest, and then it goes this way to high, to the highest frequency. So lowest, right, and then highest. And so you have this, if it's a sound that goes up to its highest amplification, and now it's getting higher in frequency, but it's getting to nothing, high frequency to 0 sound, let's say the 0 amplification, then comes up again, the volume is getting louder, right, the amplification, and the frequency is getting higher. And then if you went back this way, you'd see that the frequency is starting really high and loud, and it goes to down to nothing, and then the frequency comes back up from silence to and it comes back over here at top, back down to the medium volume. And if you see that these medium points is the middle, the medium, or the equal points. It's right in the middle. So same with light, same with sound, same with architecture even. So that's the natural wave. Now that wave that's going through here, this wave that's happening here, is now, you can see it's going up and down and left and right, but it's also spiraling. So the wave is starting out, we'll say from the low point, from no sound, and it's spiraling around like that, and coming to the highest point, and then coming down to the mid sound, and then coming down to its lowest point, and then coming to 0, no sound, and then the wave is spiraling back upwards. So you have this spiraling that's going on with nature and all organic life. It's spiraling with amplification and frequency changing. So it's a spiraling wave is what life is made of. And you'll see that all of nature is the spiral. Everything from a snail shell, you can see the spiral, or to the middle of a sunflower, you see the spiral thing. If you looked at the spiral from straight on this direction here, you'll see the spiral is kind of like, look like a top of, if you're looking down a drain, or top of a hurricane, the spiral kind of moves out like this, around like this, whoops, that way. So the spiral looks like this when you're looking down at it, and it'll spiral down. So you'll see a spiral. Let's say it starts from the outside. You see a spiral. It moves like that. It's coming closer and down, down, down to the middle when you're looking straight at a spiral. And if you notice this symbology here, you've seen a lot in nature and a lot in all around you. It's the top view of the spiral, just like this is the top view of the spiral, right? What you have is energy, let's say the outer field here of energy, and then this middle part is the inertia, the not moving field. And this outer part, this outer edge of the spiral is spinning very fast, moving. This inner edge is not even moving at all, so it creates this vortex shape coming in like that. And you can see that it's sort of swastika-like, and you see that symbol. It's a symbol of balance. It's a symbol of all things. And when you look at a birth chart, you're looking at a birth chart from this angle of the spiral, straight from the top, looking down. And if you're looking down, the middle. If this is north, the outer edges would be south of the spiral. So I don't want to get too much into it, but that's how it's all spiraling waves. All of nature, all of energy moves. All the electromagnetics move in spiraling wave. With amplification, the spiraling wave moves with amplification and with frequency changing. So wanted to get that in there and make sure we have the spiraling wave kind of distinguished here, so we can move on with more yoga science in the next video.